Hello and welcome to Polly's Teach English channel. I sew a lot. I'm already tired of the shreds. For convenience, I sorted them all by type of fabric. These are my cotton rags. I specifically collected the strips. Their width is more than 3 centimeters. I tried to take more than 10 centimeters in length. Anything smaller goes to pizza. I think you know this technique from my previous videos. Why exactly 3 centimeters? Consider this. 1.5 centimeters will go into seams, and a very narrow strip will remain. Why 10 centimeters? I have already collected such blanks, selected short segments of 8 centimeters. Now I use the longer ones. I don't like making extra cuts. The larger the part, the stronger the product. The first step is to iron all the fabrics. By the way, if you trim with a fabric frame and then add more patchwork details, you can get a wonderful baby blanket. There are many options for how to sew such blanks. They can be sewn onto fabric or paper. I've tried all of the options. I liked some, others not very much. And this time, as a basis, I decided to take an adhesive interlining. It is the most inexpensive, glued with a drying iron. It is dense and tough. From it, I cut strips 10 centimeters wide. Of course, what you use for the base depends on your fabric. And now we will sew. On the prepared pieces of non-woven fabric, I lay our shreds and lay a line. Now we are paving the line. I did not pre-measure anything, but I only cut off the sections straight. Trim them before applying the patches. We do not break the threads, we sew many blanks at once. If the length of the patch allows, then we sew it into several parts at once. Place the patches and blanks as it is convenient for you. On the right or left, turn it over for a short time. After having sewn the strip, bend it, straighten it, smooth the seam with our hands, and sew on the next patch. So we fill the entire base. I did not make the blanks very long, 40 to 50 centimeters, so it is easier to work with them. Now we're moving to the next step. We iron everything thoroughly. This glue base is glued only with a dry hot iron. For straightening cotton fabrics, it is well suited. After the iron, you need to trim the edges. This can be done easily by focusing on the edge of the adhesive backtacking. It is better to sew on and prepare such strips immediately when there are a few of them, and only then use them as needed. I kept putting this off, and now I had to sit and watch these shreds for 3 days. It is convenient to store them rolled up. Just roll such rolls, or just put it in a pile and in a box. I got about 10 meters of such a tape with a width of 10 centimeters. Where and how to use it? Take a look. Here are some examples. These are all my works. These are all my videos. It can be used as a bag. You can make a rug, a seat cushion from them, and such strips can be used to make a finishing edge of a patchwork quilt. Or look, such a layout is also possible, when we take squares and sew them with such stripes. You'll see what I make out of this blank in the next video. So make sure to hit that bell icon and subscribe to the channel. I'm always glad to share with you some wonderful ideas that I have. Create with pleasure, and see you in the next episode.